First up on today's show, we have a Turn Back Tuesday.
Then we have a story about Joe Biden visiting Kentucky with the harsh tornadoes from Carly, Taya, and Prisha.
And to close out the show, we have a sports update with Andrew Reynolds.
All of that and more coming up on today's episode of Flyer News.
We see crazy things like I refuse to look back thinking days were better just because of younger days. I don't know what's round the corner where I feel right now. I swear will never change. Back when we were kids, swore we will never die.
Good morning, FHS. Today is Tuesday, December 14th, with periods running BAEFG. I'm Logan Shapiro.
And I'm Jake Braverman. To start off our show, we have a blast from the past.
We have a special Turn Back Tuesday this week. We see Nomar Leyva with his old edition of SEZ U.
Now let's turn it back to the old SEZ U.
Are the allegations true?
What?
Are they true?
What allegations?
The allegations.
You're 100% true. The allegations of what?
The allegations, are they true?
What? They are true, trust me. Wait, Eric, what?
Are the allegations true? Mm-hmm. Are the allegations true?
Yeah!
Ava,
Are the allegations true or not?
I'm so confused. Yes.
Are the allegations true?
What allegations?
Are they true?
No.
Are the allegations true?
What?
Are they true? Yes or no?
Sure.
Why?
I don't know.
Why don't you know? You said they were true.
Get out my face.
Are the allegations true?
Not quite sure.
Did you do it? Are the allegations true?
About what?
Just are they true or not?
No.
Are the allegations true?
What allegation?
Are they true?
Yeah.
Are the allegations true?
About what?
Did you do it?
I did. I'm sorry. Don't tell anyone.
Are the allegations true?
What?
Are they true?
What'd you hear?
Did you do it?
No.
Why are people saying that you did it?
No further questions.
That's all for today's edition of SEZ U. I'll catch you guys next time.
On Friday evening, we have received troubling news that former star wide receiver Demaryius Thomas passed away in his home at age 33. The cause of death is still unknown. The news hit the football world hard as coaches, athletes mourn for him and his family. One of his quarterbacks, Tim Tebow, stated, "While many of us will remember his performances on the field, he will most be remembered for his actions off the field." Sunday afternoon, when the Broncos played the Lions, the Broncos honored their former wide receiver by putting his number on their helmets, as well as having a memorial on the field.
Japanese animation studio Ufotable was hit hard with a verdict of tax evasion, which totaled up to $1.2 million. The popular studio had the anime Demon Slayer. The president was sentenced to 20 months in prison, suspended for 3 years, and the company received a $260,000 fine. Though this is the first time the studio has been hit this hard, they've been doing sneaky business for a while.
I am very glad to be living the good life in Massachusetts, so that I do not have to worry about any tornado shenanigans.
Same with me. Unfortunately, Kentucky has been hit hard by these tornadoes.
Joe Biden recently planned to visit Kentucky to see the damage it dealt.
For more on that, we have Prisha, Tisha, and Carly enlightening us.
Multiple tornadoes passed through Arkansas and Kentucky. There were 30 independent tornadoes near the area. This caused a terrible tragedy, killing 64 people in Kentucky, 16 in Illinois, Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas. There are still people missing, and police are doing everything they can to find them. Multiple homes were damaged, leaving thousands homeless. Many had no heat or water. The fire stations and city halls were destroyed, as well as many historic buildings do not stand anymore. The tornado's path extended about 250 miles. President Biden declared Kentucky as a state of emergency. He will visit Kentucky later this week to survey the damage done to the area. He also asked the governors of all states what resources they needed to help them. The Biden administration will do everything in their power to help the people who lost their homes. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families that lost their loved ones. This is Tia Dilba reporting for Flyer News. Let's take it back to the desk.
To close out our Tuesday show, we have Andrew Reynolds with a sports update.
With winter sports kicking off, I, among others, are excited for a fresh start.
For more on that, let's hand it over to Reynolds and a special guest.
This is how legends are made. Oh, just you watch. This is how legends are made.
Good morning, Flyers. Welcome back to Sports Update. I'm Andrew Reynolds.
And I'm Mr. G.
Let's recap Flyer sports over the past week. Let's start off with the girls hockey team. They started off their season on Thursday night against Hopkinton at home, where they took the W with a final score of 8-1. Robinson and Paluma both had 2 goals on the night, as well as Taylor, Welsh, Fells, and Cotta getting goals. And for the game on Saturday, they played against Acton Boxborough in Acton Boxborough. They lost 3-1. And for the girls, Coleman and Sullivan getting the goals for the game.
Boys hockey had a scrimmage against Chelmsford on Saturday. They lost 3-2, but Aiden McKinney and Noah Albright scored. They also have a game this Wednesday at Loring Arena against Natick.
Head first regular season game as head coach of the high school team, home opener against Natick. What's the game plan and what are the emotions going into the game?
Well, it's going to be all emotions, to be honest with you. I mean, I've obviously played in some of these games against Natick back when I was in high school here at Framingham. Coming off the COVID year last year where people weren't allowed in the building and all of that, we know it's going to be packed in here. It's going to be high energy, and I expect a fast-paced game from both sides.
That's all for Sports Update this week. Reporting for Flyer News, I'm Andrew Reynolds.
And I'm Mr. G. Let's send it right back to the desk.
Unfortunately, that's all for this episode of Flyer News. You can re-watch this broadcast again at 5 and 7 o'clock on channels 8 Comcast, 15 RCN, or 41 Verizon Fios.
Or you can watch this and other broadcasts under the FEC TV tab on the school's website or on our YouTube channel. I'm Jake Braverman.
And I'm Logan Shapiro. But don't leave just yet, because we have a new episode of The Early Bird with Griffin Yermolov and the greatest sidekick a host could ever ask for, Shea Curry, up next.
But that's all from us. Have a great day, FHS.
Paciencia y fe. Paciencia y fe. Let me see it again. We kept it safe, so we survived the night. What happens today? A third for you. A third for me. Nobody sigue. The rest for Sonny.